Hey guys, Lisa from Hello Happy here, and today I'm going to show you how I made my adorable new mushroom microphone cover because, you want to make one, don't you? Look at it. Look at it. Let's talk supplies. I used a 4mm hook and worsted weight yarn. The yarn I used is most likely Bravo worsted from crochet.com. I cannot confirm or deny this because they were yarn scraps, but I'm like 99% sure. So I will put a link to that in the description if you want to buy that. Otherwise, just use whatever worsted yarn you have on hand. Whatever material it's made out of, just give it a try. You can adjust the stitch counts as needed with all patterns to make it work for you. Like every project, you're going to need a yarn needle and a pair of scissors, of course. For this project, you will also need some sort of spots, whether you decide to glue on felt or maybe do some French knots or sew on beads like I did. Just any beads you like. Mine are just little plastic ones. You could do something like this as well. These are like really itty bitty ones, and they're kind of like gold colored. Browse your current collection of beads, or go to the craft store and see what tickles your fancy. All right, just whatever you like. One thing I recommend is you use kind of the same color bead as you're going to use for the underside of your mushroom. I think that makes it a little more cohesive, but there's some wiggle room because this is like beige and this is gold. It's definitely not an exact match, but they're both warm toned, and then these are both just white. Keep it similar is what I'm suggesting. And then of course you will need like a needle and thread to sew on buttons or beads, or maybe you're using felt and you want glue, something to attach your dots to your mushroom. This video, by the way, will be a great way to start teaching yourself how to read written crochet patterns, because I will not be showing you any of the crochet itself. You'll just have to listen to me, read the pattern, and then do what I say. So if you don't have a lot of experience in reading patterns, this will be a good one for you. All right, so let's get started with the pattern. First, let me just show you. I'm literally just gonna read off of my really high-tech pattern here that I've written down in my iPad. So, round 1, make a magic ring of 6 single crochet. Round 2, increase all around. Round 3, single crochet, increase around. Round 4, single crochet into 3 stitches, increase around. Round 5, we're going to offset a little bit so you don't get like lines in your mushroom and it doesn't turn into a square, unless you want a square mushroom. It's your pattern. If you want a square mushroom, you do it, but we're not about that on my video. So here's what you're going to do. Okay, the actual pattern is single crochet into 3 stitches, increase around, but you're going to start it with 1 single crochet and then do an increase, and then do the regular pattern of 3 and then an increase, and then you'll finish off with 2 single crochet. And for round 6, we're going to do the same thing with an offset. So the regular pattern is single crochet into 4 stitches and then increase, but we are going to, let's see, what did I do for this one? I didn't write it down because, of course, why would I think to write that down? It's not like I was planning to make a video and I wouldn't have to explain what I did. I need to write things down. Okay, so I'm going to say do 3 single crochet, increase, and then do the 4 and increase around until you get to the end, and then you have 1 stitch left and you want to single crochet into that. It's written on the screen, so just do what the screen says. Round 7, just single crochet around. And for round 8, this is the last round with the red or whatever color you have chosen. So you want to do 30 single crochet around, but you only want to go into the front loops. You don't want to go through both loops, front loop only, because you're going to be crocheting into that back loop with the white later. So 30 crochet through the front loops only. Hopefully the photos make that clear if you are unpracticed in this and a super beginner. All right, so now finish off the red. You're done with it. Cut it off, weave it away, and then attach your dots. It's going to be way easier to do that before you make the much smaller part of the white. That's going to be annoying to have to sew through like a tiny hole. So go ahead, get it over with, get the dots on, whatever you decided. Mine look like this again. I just kind of, sprinkled them randomly. You could go more subtle, like my headband. This pattern is, of course, available on my website, by the way. Okay, so your dots should be on. So now you want to grab your white or whatever yarn you're using and insert your hook into one of the back loops from round 7 and do single crochet, decrease around. And then you'll do one more round of crochet. You'll just decrease all the way around. Now don't finish off. Put the mushroom on top of your microphone. Make sure it fits. If it's too tight, just do fewer decreases. Like, it doesn't have to be perfectly even. No one's gonna see it and like start counting it. So, just do like 9 decreases or 8 decreases, and then, a couple more single crochet stitches to make sure, it visually looks, full. If it's too loose, do, a couple more decrease stitches on top of the 10 you already did, just to make it fit tighter. Do whatever you gotta do to make it work. And once it fits, then you can finish off, weave that end away, and you're done. That's it. Pretty simple. Just a cute little novelty microphone cover, and you can look as unhinged as I do, which who doesn't want that? And that's it. That's the tutorial. If you like this tutorial, like the video, and of course subscribe to my channel. Yeah, more crochet stuff is on the way. I want to do some like croc charms, and I want to do a new like palm pals something or other. I feel like that's a really fun niche that like nobody's doing. All right, bye.